Hello YouTube, it's Rob, and welcome to Don't Starve, a moderately friendly update. That's right, this is the most recent update as of the 10th of September of 2013. The next update should be in approximately 20 days. I say approximately because the last update took a few days to kind of kick over, and I've been waiting for that to kick over to make my video, because, hey, I might as well just have the most up-to-date game. What am I going to be doing? Well, hopefully you'll get some tips and tricks off of me, but also we'll be doing a Let's Play. I'm going to go through a brand new game fully with you, and I'm not going to choose Wilson because everyone takes Wilson. I'm going to take... I don't think I've ever played The Bereaved. Abigail. Come back, I'm not done playing with you. So, her name's Wendy. Okay. Right, so we'll take Wendy out for play because I've not played Wendy before. I'm not going to modify the world in any way. That way you can have a generic vanilla game. You can change the settings of the world so you can have more or less of things. And, change the seasonal cycle and that kind of thing. I'm just going to have it straight up as it is. That's, I'm pretty sure that's Maxwell. And, yeah, there's no voice acting. Everyone talks kind of like Charlie Brown universe, in that the adults of Charlie Brown all go wah wah wah, wah 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 wah. See, like if I were to go and examine the evergreen, she's a flute. Right. I can pick flowers if I want. And it is sometimes useful to do so, especially for, like, making headgear. This here is Abigail's flower. It was my sister's flower. She's gone far away. Oh, yes, she is creepy. Okay. Well, hopefully she won't be so afraid of the dark as some of the other characters are. And, oh, we're getting quite lucky with the rocks, which is nice. Quite often, I don't manage to find any rocks. When I do find them, they're great big rocks that have to be broken up with a pick, and I've not found any flint yet. Is that a graveyard? I have never come across a graveyard before. Okay. Well, we'll be continuing to discover new things. The game keeps getting updated, first off, so there's always new things in it. Secondly, I'm certain that there's loads of the game I've never seen. So, what happens is that if I die before I find a touchstone, I'm dead. If I manage to find a touchstone, I'll get one... I'll come back at the touchstone. I'll get one rego, as it were. What the heck is that thing? Walk to Killer Beehive. Ooh. This is a pretty extensive forest. That is a mushroom. You can dig those up if you have a shovel, or you can wait till twilight and they'll come out. This is a path. You travel faster along paths. This here is a spider den. Probably don't want to get too close to that right now, especially while I'm defenseless and unarmed. Really need some flint so I can make tools. If I can't make an axe, this is going to be a really short run, and I'm going to have to start over again because, quite honestly, surviving the night without any light sources is going to be really hard. Looks like a dead adventurer. Oh, yeah. There's a definite emo thing to some of the folks around here. There we go. Here's a touchstone. So I managed to be quite lucky and find a touchstone early on. That little Lord of the Rings thing going on there. Lord of the Flies thing going on there. Really still need to find some flint. And, yeah, there's some food, which, going by the title, don't starve, that's good advice. And that it's a good idea not to starve. I think I'm going to be eating flowers. You can eat flowers. Anything with a green background on it has basically a sell-by date. It'll go off in your inventory. The more off it is, the less of the benefit you get from the thing. That's a pig guy. His name is Cheddar. That's a pig guy. His name is Diocletian. If I give them food, they will become friendly. There is a piece of flint, finally. Okay, can I make an axe? Yes, I can make an axe. With an axe, I'm going to be able to make fire. How? By chopping down trees. So, you know, I'm assuming I'm going to live through the first couple days, in which case this is going to be a multi-part video series for you folks. Living near the pig people is a good thing, because they will help out if there are monsters around. Also, it'd be nice to hire them out every once in a while, like pick them up as a friend. They will eventually clear off if they don't get what they need, but I think we can keep them around for a while. Now, trees come in various stages. That's the latest and fullest growth stage. There's also this kind of intermediate. And then there's a kind of sapling type stage. There it is. And then there's a past it kind of stage where it's bare. And if you cut down the tree while it's in past it stage, it's going to just give you one pine cone. If you cut down trees that are saplings, I think you get 1 log, 2 logs, and 3 logs, respectively, on the growth stages. You get 2 pine cones on the final growth stage, otherwise you get 1 pine cone, I believe. There's like one of those rocks I was talking about. And that is, I think, a walking eyeball thing I don't want to get anywhere near. So, the log suit I managed to pick up is quite handy, and then it gives me extra defense, but it is also heavily damaged, so it's not going to be around for all that long. It is getting very dark. The twilight setting bothers some of the characters. It doesn't bother Wendy here, because Wendy kind of likes the dark. I need to set a place to find a fire. I was hoping that we could... Oh, I do have enough for a fire pit. Okay, we're going to find a place to put up a base. I'm going to set up base right here, because it's near the road. I may set up another base later. Yeah, there's the pig people down there, so they aren't too far away should we need their assistance. My axe is not an ideal weapon, but it will do in the event of an attack. Right, we have various flowers. I'm going to cook my carrots. Now, if I hadn't used a fire pit, the fire can be uncontained and spread, and the more logs you add, the more intense the fire is. You can also burn pine cones, and you can burn boards, and you can burn twigs, but I would advise that you hold on to those things for things that you need. So here's the basic campfire, and you can totally do one of those, and each time, see, I can reuse this fire pit. I can just drop a log in there and it'll start a new fire. So instead of having to spend 3 grass and 2 logs to make a fire, I can just spend 1 log now to make a fire next time. Admittedly, only here. I can make this trap. Traps are kind of handy if there's any rabbits around. I don't recall seeing any rabbits, but we'll be ready. Since we're not doing much at night anyway here, I'm going to eat these berries. Okay. Pig people are handy for another reason, which I will get to at a later point when we're ready to start setting up some farming. Because I haven't found any, I don't know, buffalo cow things. I may need to use the pig people for this particular reason of making manure. But like I said, we'll get into that more later. Right now, I just want to get the basic base set up. That's a pond. That'll come in handy. There's a bit more flint. That's very nice, because the tools break. That's a walrus camp? What the heck's a walrus camp? Well, yeah, they're not here, but... okay. I need to continue foraging for food at the moment, but foraging's not a long-term solution. Here's rabbit holes, and that's where we're going to use one of these traps. By setting a trap right above the rabbit hole, I don't need to bait it. It'll just eventually, the rabbit will come out and probably get caught. I am going to need a pickaxe to be able to harvest the gold from the gold-streaked boulder. Why do I need gold? Because I need to be able to make a science machine to help advance my research track. Otherwise, this is not going to get very far. Now, every time you hear that boing, that is, we are able to do something else that we've never been able to do before. We have enough resources for a prototype. The first time you do something is a prototype, and that gives you brain stimulus. And brain stimulus keeps you sane. If you go too far insane, you will start seeing things in the dark, and those things that you can see... the thing's away. Oh, there it is. See, you don't want anything to do with that tall bird. Moving away. You move faster down the path. Tall birds are very territorial. That is something I have run into before. But they kind of have a pattern about them. They will patrol their area and wander off. Yeah, see, he turned around there. I could definitely use more of this grass, though. More traps is a good thing. Having a good selection of traps and getting a lot of rabbits is a way to get meat in the winter. And winter will be coming. Traps, along with everything else, wear out over time. Things break, things wear out. Entropy's a definite real thing here, and that failure is always an option. Now, if I have enough flowers together, I'm probably going to make a little garland for my head. Why? Because it'll help keep me happy. Keep me sane. As you can see, we're moving into twilight soon. My foraging is going to have to come to an end. This is a very large grass plain. Oh, crap. Right. Yeah, see, it doesn't like me being anywhere nearby. I picked out that morsel of meat, though, which will be nice. Looks like he went to sleep. Time to take advantage. This is less than ideal, but by doing this, there we go. There's a couple nice flints there. I'll get in our time. Right, so let's get back to base before it gets too dark. The seeds are both edible and useful. I'm at full inventory, so I'm just going to carry them in my hand, as it were. There we go. Drop those here. Okay. Let's put some logs in. See? One log. Bam. Fire. Right. I usually go with 3, because that'll get you through the night. I'm going to cook the seeds, and then eat the seeds. All while in my hand. Wasn't that convenient? I'm going to cook the berries. And now I can eat the berries. I could eat the berries before, but they have differing effects when they've been cooked. Cooked food's generally more satisfying to your hunger. It is raining. It'd be nice if I had some shelter of some type, or a hat. Don't have anything like that at the moment. I can make a grass suit, but I'm already wearing a log suit at the moment. The log suit will wear out, and the grass suit might be my best option. I need more logs for my science machine, which means I need to get my axe and cut down a tree pretty quickly. The pig people stay in their houses at night. Oh, green mushroom, that'll be good. Okay. Okay, so we should be able to build a science machine now, and I'm going to build the science machine. Now, as long as I'm staying next to the science machine, it allows me to access it, and I can then do other things, like I can make this winterometer, I can make, I have new options, basically. I can make structures, for example, like this chest, which will allow me to store some stuff. That way I have it for later. Yeah, this nitro I won't be using right away, so I'll just put that in there. I am going to cook my morsel. And I'm going to eat my morsel. Nice bit of stolen meat. And I'm going to cook my carrots. And just to stoke the fire a little, I'm going to throw some pine cones in, because you can plant pine cones, and I do recommend that you do so for various things, and we will be doing that. But I only have one log at the moment, and I do have an awful lot of pine cones, so there'll be a lot more pine cones coming. Right. So, it's morning again. That's when the day saves. And there it is. It's saving just now. So, I'm going to leave it there. We have our initial base. And I will go on and make the next video from here. So, hope you've enjoyed me watching me with Wendy here. And if you have further interest, of course, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. It's YouTube, you know what to do. And we'll carry on with day 3 in the next video, and I'll probably do a couple days at a time. Keep it nice and paced out. Until I die. We'll see how it goes. So, have a good day, folks. Goodbye!